All right, Al, you're live. Captain Al Clowers, fishing lobsters in San Diego Bay.
What's up, everybody? Looks like everybody's in their warm couch watching Netflix. There's nobody out here. It's pretty windy. No rain yet, though. So let's see if we can make a couple pulls and get out of here. We only need 14. So if they're crawling like they have been, we'll be good. If it starts raining really fast and hard, I'm going to have to take the camera down. We'll see what happens. It's starting to rain a little bit right now.
Absolutely.
You guys want to go on a charter? Now's the time. The options are crawling. 619-800-3474. Get your rain gear and get out of here.
Super windy tonight, gang. Super duper windy. We're going to turn his volume down a little bit until they start pulling. But share this. Tell all your friends, family, everybody. Let's go. Let's share. Let's get a bunch of people watching Captain Al tonight. Looks like guy's going to gaff Al right now. Guy's going to gaff Al. Look out, Al.
Raining now.
Woohoo! We're pulling.
Yeah.
Nothing?
Nothing that way. No big.
Don't stop. Get it, get it. There it is. Look at that. Woohoo! Lick it. Get it, get it. Let's measure that bad boy. Oh, picking it up with bare hands. That'll hurt. That's going to leave a mark.
It is windy, boy. There's number one.
There it is. That first one's always the hardest.
All right. I gotta get back up there.
What's up, Bob?
Gang, the wind is howling. You know that it's freezing out there. This is the best way to watch this inside your house. Captain Al Clowers is running every single night if you want. You just got to let him know. Get with Captain Al and get out there and get yourself some lobsters for Thanksgiving, gang. Listen to that wind. Woo, it's howling. Nada?
Nada.
Nada.
Go ahead.
The rain has arrived, that's for sure, Cubby. We're trying to keep the volume down because of the wind on, but when he's pulling, and it's windier than hell, aren't you? See? Listen to that. So there, we put the kibosh on that for a little while, and we're in Travis. We're in San Diego tonight, San Diego Bay tonight. Captain Al Clowers said there's only one other boat out there, one other knucklehead. So we put the volume up when we get to the hoop net. Listen to the guys pull. But as we're traveling to and from, the wind is just wicked, wicked, wicked wind. It's just, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, there's a bunch of junk down there. It's a big rock.
Nada?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lordy. He'll find him. He's going to get to him. Might have started a little too early.
What's that? Let's refreshen the bait.
So Kiara's got, this is the last chance for you to donate to her school. You can donate by hitting that stage right there and donate to Kiara. Let's see if we can't get that up to $1,000 before the end of the night. Yep, we're fishing in San Diego Bay tonight with Captain Al Clowers, everybody. Dan Gaskin, how are you? Yeah, they're getting them. They got one so far. They got that first one. That's always the hardest. You get the second one? Hey, Dave Burris. Did we get another legal?
Yeah.
Good. Let us know, man. We're all waiting. Let's get her on. Woo! That wind is obnoxious, boy. That wind is obnoxious. Like to turn that volume down. Woohoo! All right, gang. Let's see. Let's get another one. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Yeah, get it on the boat. Nothing? Oh, yeah. Hi, Kelly. Hey, Greg. How you doing, buddy? Hello, 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 hello. We're fishing at San Diego tonight. It's windier than all heck. Starting to rain a little bit. We're hoping. We're praying. We got a couple legals on the boat so far. Looking for more. Me too. I'm fucking starving. Oh, Lordy. Hola, Justin. Let's go. Robert, I could go for that. Here we go. Here we go. Listen to how windy it is out there.
You have anything in there?
Oh, yeah.
There's two keepers in there.
There you go. Slide that back. We can see them.
Come on, I gotta make sure I'm clear.
Okay.
We're gonna shut this thing down. We're drifting about 9 knots.
Oh, look at the little belly. Beautiful. Was Dolly out front being a little bitch?
Shorty. Keeper.
This is in San Diego Bay, everybody. They're fishing in San Diego Bay. The exact spot, we can't tell you. You have to be a member of the website to know exactly where they are. But you do know they're in San Diego Bay, that's for sure. And then you can pinpoint it after that. If you log on to Your Saltwater Guide, sign up for a 7-day membership for free. You can find out all the hot spots. Hey, Randy, that would be absolutely crazy if you caught a lobster where you are. Come on, Lisa, let's get on here. Let's go. Yeah, let's get her on. Mama, you don't like your little spot Mama Kelly made for you? Mama Kelly made you. There she is, Lisa, the lobster queen. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Crab.
It's a lot of work, but people actually enjoy themselves, that's for sure. Can you flick that light on when you're pulling, Al?
Hello? What was that, Dave?
I said, can you flick that light on when you pull?
The light is on. The back deck light is on right now.
Yeah, now it is.
No, it's because he's standing in the way of it. It's been
Okay.
on the whole time.
Well, there you go. See, I learned something new every day. That's where they are. They're in San Diego right now. Is it raining there, Al?
It was. You couldn't tell?
No, I don't know. It's all dark to me. Oh, there we go. I can hear them.
A couple more keepers.
I can hear them. Yes, you will, Lisa. It's going to be a fun night next week. What, honey? I'm not going anywhere. Nope. But Lisa's going with Captain Al, John Stanley, Tina Stanley.
You gotta do it on the lobster side, not the catch. There you go.
Beautiful.
This camera situation is really bad on this boat. We're trying.
You're doing great. It looks good.
That's five.
5 keepers. If you want to get
Five
out
keepers,
there and
two.
go lobster fishing with Al,
Yeah, that's five. That's five keepers, only two shorts. I would rather get one or two in each hoop that's legal than a bunch of shorts.
yeah, you would.
I want to go back up there. You like that hole? I call that the honey hole. Can you can feel it.
Mama? Don't you go pee on me. I'm baby talking Mama Kitty. I'm not baby talking Marley. It's Mama Kitty, Matt. She's in the house. We're trying to keep her from peeing on the couch. She just follows Kelly around. Marley's sound asleep. My God. It's 6:45 in Cabo. It's pretty exciting, Al.
Yeah.
280 people watching live right now.
Nice.
Woo! Tell them about your
You
special.
mean they're watching a guy like me out here in the weather?
Woo, that is some noisy wind there. I can't deal with that wind. I don't know if the rest of you can. If you want me to keep that volume on, let me know. I can't deal with it, but I could turn my volume down. But if you guys want to hear the wind blow, leave the volume up like that. Let me know. What? Oh.
See it? Let's go. Here comes the rain again. Oh yeah, baby, look at that.
There they are. There you go.
Can you see him?
Yep, we see them. That's a nice haul. There's 3 fatties. $280 people watching right now. Isn't that cool? Woo! I am. Yeah. Why not? I'm fucking sweaty though.
Yeah, it's so hot in here.
Dave Fuller, I'm going to help you. I am going to be your biggest helper. I'm going to get you so far out of here that you don't ever have to watch us again because I forgot more about lobster fishing than you'll ever know. I promise you. Everybody say goodbye to Dave. He said, these guys are kooks. I can't watch this anymore.
Well, you probably can do better, right?
There you go, guys. That's how you handle a kook. You just ban them. Ain't got time for any of this. Ain't got time for this, that's for sure.
Hey, you said there was a couple hundred people on there?
Right now, there's 286 people.
Wow. So 10% of, that's like 28 people should be on my boat in the next month. Right?
Yeah, talk about it.
Right now I'm running 10% discount on the lobster trips. Actually, all the trips. And with all this weather, as you can see, they're crawling pretty good right now. We started that pull just a little bit early, but next pull should be good too. Anytime you get a limit in the first pull, it's always good in my books. But you guys want to come on the little boat, 1 to 3 people? The rate at the 10% discount is $700. The Riviera, 1 to 6 people with the discount, I think it's like $1,065, which is less than $200 a piece. So, with the holidays coming, I got those holiday specials, and I got plenty of availability. I don't know what's up with everybody, but all you need is some Gore-Tex guide wear rain gear, whatever you choose to wear. And I'm burning up in this thing right now, and I'm driving. Todd's pulling. So Todd here with me, he's my big bass fisherman buddy. I've been fishing tournaments against him and with him for probably 30 years. So he's fished all over the country, and he's just a hoot to bring out here. He's from Montana, so this little bit of rain and wind and cold ain't nothing. Right, Todd?
That's right.
Yeah.
Bikini weather.
Get off the couch and come on out hooping, or come bay fishing, or do an island trip. Byte. Bay bass fishing is phenomenal. Lobster fishing is really good right now. There's nobody out here. There's one other boat out here right now that I can see. And normally there's like 15 or 20 in this area. Take off the pajamas, put the rain gear on, and let's go.
Hey, Al,
Yeah.
do you take the big boat out?
Yeah, I talked about it. The big boat is 1 to 6 people, and it's $1,065, I believe, is what it is with the discount. So it's under $200 a piece to go on a beautiful Riviera sport fishing. Got a helicopter coming over.
Yeah, the only reason I'm asking is because people are asking.
A lot of helicopters flying tonight. But yeah, if you get a little cold in the Riviera, just go in next to the heater. Or if it starts to sprinkle or rain, you just go inside. Wait till we pull. Full luxury situation.
And we're trying to raise money for your daughter tonight.
Oh, nice. Did you share that link?
Oh, yeah, we're sharing it all the time. Here it is,
Yeah,
right here, right now.
Yeah, she was late getting that out, so after tonight it's not open no more. So right now is the only shot we got. But you know how she is. She's very appreciative for that stuff. She'll get online and thank everybody. It's to donate money for their school for arts and crafts. She goes to an Academy of Arts, not private, but charter school. They do a lot of theater and all that stuff. So.
Yeah.
Obviously, schools are always looking for money.
That was a little boat. Yeah. Yeah. 90-minute boat.
But I'll have her go on there on Saturday and thank everybody. Last year, the wife went into school and had to break down some doors to go get her live to thank everybody. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to raise some money.
$5, $10, $20, whatever they can afford. I don't need to wait too long. coffee yet. Because the lobster is really nice.
No.
Seven nice medium-sized ones. They're nice size.
Hell yeah. Get this night over with quick.
Yeah, that's the thing. I get home while my wife's still
I
awake.
just got my first elk.
Sneak
We're
on
using a Deckhand coffin kill bag, and I'm gonna tag it right now.
This is the new Deckhand Sports Coffin Kill Bag, the 225L. And as you can see, Rylan just got his first elk. He's super excited. We quartered this entire 550-pound elk, and it fits perfectly right inside of here. These kill bags aren't just for fish, they're for all game, whether it's fish or big game animals such as deer or elk. Hope you enjoy.
Cap, now you're back. Cooper, how are you, Coop? Hey, Captain Al.
Yeah.
Are you going to do the boat parade this year? Christmas parade? Jeanette wants to know.
I typically don't do it for fun, but I advertise $1,000 for 3 hours on the Riviera for the boat parade. Last year, I did take the girls out there for a few minutes. Yeah, if you got a party of 6, and you want to be part of the boat parade or go check it all out, $1,000. Bring your cocktails and your Santa hat, candy cane.
Cooper, how are you tonight? How you doing, Cooper?
Yeah.
Aren't you glad you're part of this community?
Yeah, 6 o'clock. 6:15 before. I don't know about that spot over at the house.
God, she's relentless.
You want some of those onions?
Yes, dear. Yeah, everything. Come on, everybody, everybody, get on here. Hit the like button, subscribe. We went from 400 people watching to 60 people, and just like that. Must be a game on or something. Man, that you guys like that wind sound? Let me know. Because I do not like it, man. It scares my cats. Scares my wife. Let me know if you want to hear it, though. I can turn it back up, I promise. Sure. Isn't that weird?
A little bit of fishing.
Nice. Get a big whopper, Al.
I caught one earlier. Old school, 3/4 ounce lead head and a 4-inch swim bait. Dave.
Did you get one? Hook up. Captain Al. Those things are extinct. Caught a big old sandbass. Yeah.
Look at that thing.
Woo!
Nice sandy. That's a bonus.
Hey guys, Don Stanley here.
All right, guys, check it out. I got something to show you. These are our new fillet boards, offshoreproducts.net. You can get them there. And let me show you what we got.
First, this is our 24-inch board. As with all our boards, there is a drain slot to divert the blood off the back. There are tool holders cut into the base and a scale to measure your catch. Your board can be customized with your logo or boat name. We are also producing these cool cup and phone holders. They snap onto 1-inch or 7/8 rail, won't slip or move, and won't mar your bright work. All our products are made with King Color Core and 316 stainless hardware. Here is what people are saying about our products.
This thing is freaking
All right,
sick.
gang, we constantly
Really
are talking
cool.
about offshore products on our podcast and on our live fishing shows. I just want to show you something that's absolutely unbelievable. On the 61 Viking, Don Stanley, the owner of Offshore Products, was able to put together this beautiful tabletop for the bait tank, which actually flips over and becomes a fillet table. So look at that. So you can fillet your fish on the bottom of this, then put it back down on the top, and then it has the boat's name right there. Absolutely incredible. The best part about this, made in the US of A. You guys can have any size board made exactly to fit wherever you want to fit it. On the back of your boat, on the side of your boat, on the top of your bait tank. It'll cover anything you could possibly imagine, and we all need a fillet board now that we're all part of Your Saltwater Guide, because that means you're actually going to catch stuff when you go fishing, which is kind of cool. So check out offshoreproducts.com for all your fish cutting needs. And you can go on the QR code right there and get a hold of Don Stanley and pick out what kind of board you want for your boat. Custom built, just for you. Here we go. Pull it, pull it, pull it.
That's twice that one didn't get clean.
Get one?
Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
What do you think, Brent?
Is my camera working?
It's working great.
Oh, it says it wasn't working. Let me get back over here.
Well,
I like what's going on. Is he catching right now? Where is he at? I just got home.
yeah, he's got 8 on the boat. He needs 6 more.
Oh, gosh. It's going to be like a show like Justin's, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be an easy night. It's a little windy out there, though.
Well, whenever he's pulling a net or whenever you just go to him, I'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're with my Instagram, you can watch this live over there on Your Saltwater Guide, Dave Hansen, and they're out hoop netting right now. So instead of just watching me, you can actually watch the action over there. Your Saltwater Guide. Okay.
And what are you doing?
Sorry, Dave, go.
Oh, what are you doing so they know what you're doing?
Okay, so I just got home, but I got when I went down to San Diego hoop netting. Believe it or not, I guess Al's out there, and it's just one of my buddies that follow me. I said, "Hey, when you're down here, you want to go hoop netting?" I said, "Absolutely." So I had to take the skin down for my nephew lives there, and he makes shoes. That's Lincoln leather, and on the check and
Okay, he's
there.
pulling. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay, Brett, we're back.
Okay, did he get? I was grabbing this. Did he get some?
Not in that net.
Okay, so these are lobsters from like 3 weeks ago. I put them back in the freezer. I am not going to eat this meat because it's been frozen, unfrozen, frozen, unfrozen. The head meat all got eaten. The tails all got given away. So these are now just going to go sit in the Home Depot buckets, and we're going to all of these will be turned into earrings right here. Those are all these are all the flaps underneath the tail that guide them, or they keep their eggs if they're a female. I stripped them off all those. So we're just going to put all those in there. And then we still have to get the meat out of, this goes to him right here. We still have to get the meat out of the body. So that's what we're doing tonight. I should have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 from my trip. 7 is what you can travel with. 7 is what you can have on you. So when I went down there, I went down hoop netting with a buddy that I met off the internet, and man, had the time of our lives. So it's right, probably where Al is. If you're with Your Saltwater Guide, you know exactly where Al is right now. So they give out all the information and everything. But anyway, you can find me on YouTube.
He's pulling. All right, they got another blank.
We're back. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to extract all the meat out of these 7 carcasses, and I taxidermy every single lobster that I get, and it's just to learn new tricks. And I get over 100 a year normally. I scuba dive for them, but since I've met Your Saltwater Guide and it's opened me up to hoop netting, who knew? I didn't even know you could get them right there in the bit. I'm a little slow. I always am a purist. I go over to the islands to get them on 4-day trips. You don't have to do that. You can go get them one night. I think this took us 4 hours.
Yeah, and you're dry.
What is what? How long has Al been going tonight? Like an hour?
Yeah.
How many guys on the boat?
Just him and his buddy.
So the 14 is what they can have on their boat, right?
Correct.
Now I was reading. You would know this, Dave. I was listening, not reading, on the internet. Can you trade up?
Okay. Here's the deal. If you have 7 on the boat, you've got to fin it. You're done. But if you have 6 on the boat, you can always get a bigger one. And if you're going to put that bigger one on the boat, throw a little one over. You still only have 6 on the boat. I didn't make the law.
No. Because when I come up diving, and they've done this, they grab your bag, your lobster bag from the log on your hook, right?
Hold on, they're pulling. They just can't get that. They can't get another one.
Well, all right. Give me a little bit of time to start this process.
Now,
anyway, these are the. I know they were talking about that big lingcod on your show, on your afternoon show.
Yep.
And this is from a 22-pound lingcod I shot last January. I know you're not allowed to hunt for them in January, but if you're spearfishing, you're allowed to. So, I like pushing the limits and getting a whole bunch of calls. The captain in my area for the wardens gets a whole bunch of calls on me because when you guys aren't able to fish for them and I'm down there shooting 22-pound, 23-pound lingcod and then turning them into beautiful shoes. Now, I know this is my lobster edition right here. That is actual lobster skin. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is my lobster leather right here. Now, when the lobsters, right before they molt, they have their new skin on them. And if you grab them while they're molting, you can have lobster leather. That's dried out lobster skin. This is a tail that I just got from the opener. I even left, these things are now leather, the fins that I normally take off. So this was 11-pound lobster, and I have the whole thing. Antennas and everything. Look at those antennas. I mean, that's just incredible. Those are all leathered up. So these ones are a couple of years old. These other ones, this is a nice 12-pounder. So what I do with the leather is, well, I can make leather products. Can't sell them because I grabbed them myself. If somebody gives them to me, then I can sell them. That's the rule. So weird rules here in California. Like Dave said, just go with them. So this is lobster leather. This is lingcod leather. And those are my Sea Force One. They're called Air Force One shoes. I'm going to do every species that I kill. And I'm not going to be just focused on the 50 halibut again this year, which was an incredible season. And I called it the season of Dexter. Some people call me Dexter of the ocean. These are all the halibut that I killed with their ear bones and a blood sample. And I did it all with a spear gun. Now, up in Northern California, you only can get 2 a day.
They're pulling. Wow.
No. All
We're
right.
back.
Is it rain? I haven't even looked, Dave. Is it raining down there?
It's blowing like crazy.
Oh, the wind. That makes it a little bit more miserable out there. If you know, you know. Anyway, so I'm going to be blasting the meat out of this, and we're just going to be taking these ones apart one by one, and that'll be the last process, and then I'll have them in the bucket. 91% alcohol, 50-50 with water. So it's going to cost you about $80 to do 2.5 gallons. If you go to CVR, go to the drugstore when the 91% alcohol, rubbing alcohol is on sale. That's what I wait for. And then I just fill up the buckets, and then you can keep reusing them and reusing them. Add a little bit more alcohol because it evaporates, but other than that, I can use these all season long. So right now I have a 10-pounder and a 9-pounder. One of them was caught on Your Saltwater Guide's show, Justin's, about 2 weeks ago. The guy called me up. He was out there with his kids. He goes, hey, I want to get this stack sturming. I was down there on a private yacht last week, right in his neighborhood. Somebody say something?
Nope.
Oh, right in his neighborhood, and I picked up his lobster, and we were live on Justin's show, but Justin finished up. What did he get? 6 limits in under an hour?
I think so. Yeah, I think he did.
And
something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was just incredible. So when it rains, as a diver on the island, I dive during the daytime, and it's the first time I've ever seen them out of their caves and cracks. They're just mad. They're angry, and they want to get deeper. They want to get to where the salt is still feeling good in their gills, is what I've been told. I don't know if it's true. It makes sense. I've seen the march. I see things a lot differently than the fishermen, but coming together as somebody, you can watch my video what a halibut looks like on the bottom, and you got these guys that know how to catch halibut. Every time they go out, they limit out. They know the spots. They go to Your Saltwater Guide. He walks you right through it. You want to see what it looks like on the ground? Subscribe.
Wow. They just stopped crawling. Wow. They just stopped crawling.
That's amazing.
That's kind of weird.
I wonder what it looks like. Well, it's still because of the rains and stuff. But, man, you know what I'm going to do, Dave, is one night when you guys are live, I'll go diving and I'll go live, and then when I come back up, I'll just go down like for 15 minutes, come back up with a couple lobsters, and then I'll show you guys the lobsters as a scuba diver with tanks. I'm not a free diver. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight with you guys. You guys are better than me. I just like to go underwater for up to an hour because you're up shallow, and once you get your breathing down, you're going to save so much air. Once you've done it for a while, at first you're going to blow your tanks up, and you're going to be in the water for 30 minutes, and you're going to have to go up. But over time, you learn the right equipment. You learn from guys like me, or it's the same as a fishing rope. Find a pro, and if you can get it for free, go ahead. But
you know anything in there?
No. He's pulling. Come on, Al.
Zip up.
Damn.
Tell me they crawled for 10 minutes and that's it.
That's so weird. Okay, Brent.
All right, so I'm just going to start cutting up this part. But like I was saying, for a diver, find another diver. Find a group of divers. But if you're fishing, go to Your Saltwater Guide. My God, I met so many great people. Lisa, Darren. I mean, it's an incredible family. I gotta say. I mean, the chat group that I'm in that goes on all day long and sometimes into the night is just incredible. So I can't say enough about that. So
Thank you.
If you're not a member, become a member of Your Saltwater Guide. If you want to know about scuba diving, Dave used to scuba dive. He still does. But for me, it's just something different underwater. You know, when you're reeling in, Dave had a guy on his show this week about great white sharks. I dived with them on constantly. If you got to understand why they're juveniles, and the 9-foot one I learned, they told me 10, but 9 makes sense. Juvenile is 9 foot underwater is huge, guys. I'm telling you, because they don't get they don't get longer to me. They just get more girthier, and that's what all my buddies have said. They just get girthy. So when you're looking at one, my buddy got approached by a 9-footer this year, and I was pulling up my anchor. I should have been live because the shark was circling him. He didn't dump his fish either.
Nothing? Hey, Al. Is it raining? Oh my gosh. Hey, Al. Oh my
That wind
God.
is insane.
That is so wild. I'm glad I'm in my house.
That's what I was just saying, Dave. I was just sitting here saying, wow, I got my heater behind me. I got the perfect temperature. And you're looking at a guy out there getting lobsters. It's just incredible. Just incredible.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here at my house and I got the air on.
I
It's
know.
it's so flipping hot here.
It started getting cold here. We're starting to get into the electric blankets, the fires. But, yeah, do you even have any cold weather ever?
No, we don't have a heater.
Interesting. We've been down there about 8 times. We've always enjoyed it. I love diving down there, but they don't let you hunt or anything.
No.
And if there was one guy that said he'd take me out spearfishing for marlin, but it would cost me and my buddy $899 for the day.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, no, that's cool. But we went out on the boats. We caught the Dorado, and then we caught one of the sailfishes. And they're so proud when they come back in. They put the flags up on the boat with what the boat caught. And then they got that big sea lion that goes right by the prop and comes up, and all the fish, the bait fish that you spent like $400 on for 4 in the morning. You get to feed that big guy. That's fun fishing down there, though. Anyway, these bugs
Captain
right here.
Al. No? The pouring down rain? I don't know what they're doing. They're driving.
So what, like, in the general area, do you guys say where he is?
He's in
Or is he
San
just in
Diego
San
Bay.
Diego? Is that
He's in San Diego Bay. There he
San
goes.
Diego Bay?
He's pulling. Oh my gosh. That is so bizarre, Al.
That's pouring out here right now, too.
Jesus. Justin said it's going to be blowing 20 in about 20 minutes.
Can't see out of my old man glasses.
All right, Brent.
Okay, I just started blasting the meat out. It worked perfectly. That is what is going to happen. These ones are old. Nobody's eating these except for the chicken. 100% sustainability. But there it is right there. That is the meat that you would get out of an average-sized lobster's leg. That's just a normal size, probably a 2-pound lobster's leg. But it adds up. It starts adding up. And that is all muscle. You can see the coloration is the same. But that's what a lot of people are just throwing away and missing. But if you have 7 of them and you take all this meat from each and every one of these, it just starts adding up like you wouldn't believe. And this is the stuff that me and my wife chop up and we put in like lobster cheese and mac. Lisa's known for that. Maybe we can get her live cooking her lobster cheese and mac at some point. But you take all these legs and you still have 7 tails for whatever party you're doing or whoever you're giving it to. Your home. You can't sell it. Don't trade it. My God. Just act right and just give it. If you're going to give it away, give it away. And if you don't, they'll catch you. They've seen everything. They've never met a sea wolf before because I just give it away. I've been doing it all my whole life. I didn't care about any of the money. I just cared about I wanted people to experience these things. These things all go, listen, these things all go overseas to China. $100 they pay a pound for this. So they don't, in the old days, you used to be able to go down to the docks, the lobster guys would sell them right off their boats. They're doing it this year because of tariffs, but whatever. They're depleting Australia and New Zealand's right now. They've already depleted it once. China did. And that's why they came to California. And there's so many of them in California. They've just stayed. So that's where our lobsters all go. That's why you guys never taste them. Even if you live in California, you don't even know. Why don't they have claws? We don't have claws. These are California spiny lobsters. They are the best in the world. Because the markets say that, not because of me. I don't want to fight with those guys just like I don't want to fight with the free divers. Listen, you guys are gods underwater. You guys over in Boston, good job. Going out there in the weather, probably laughing at the little wind and rain. You guys go out there when it's snowing. God bless you. But anyway, let's get back to lobsters. There's really no difference, in my opinion. Other people will say they can taste it. Okay, so this is a female, so you want to go right between her claspers. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the lid on for sure. We're just going to give it a little burst of air. And that's what you want to hear. Just that kind of hollowed out. And now I'll be able to, let me just show you real quick. These are smaller, so. But you'll just be able to take this meat out right here. This is what you want from the back. Because look at all this meat right here. That's just one side. Let me do both sides and then I'll hang on. There you go. There's both sides right there. Looks like some, well, I'm not going to say we're on Dave's show, but anyway. That's both sides. That is a lot of lobster meat right there. Right there is a lot of lobster meat. I don't care who you are. So you just work your way up on the knuckles. Now the back ones are the biggest, right? But these on the bigger guys, the front ones right here, that has the most meat in it. So if you're gonna do what Dave does and put it in a microwave, get the big ones. Go watch the video. It's pretty cool. In under 30 seconds, I believe, boom, it pops out of the shell. I don't do it because it messes up the color on my lobsters and I need to taxidermy. That's why I don't do it. I've done it before on the dive boats. We've been doing it. My buddy Davey has been doing it for 20 plus years. I never understood it until I tasted it, and it tastes right out of the, I mean, it tastes just as good as anything you're going to do. And you'll come up with recipe after recipe. I do the same thing. But in the microwave, a couple legs on the big ones. An 8-pounder, 9-pounder, 10-pounder, 13.3, that one over there. Yeah, you're going to get some weight out of that. Now, today I did a video on Instagram. I got 13 views right now on YouTube, and I have over 5,000 on Insta. Thank you, Insta. That's what I'm talking about. Trying to figure out social media. I think I went into jail too many times and violated too many things over there in YouTube land. Maybe this will catch on, but right now I just am enjoying Insta. Thank you, Insta. Anyway, let's get back into removing the meat. And so now we have both sides out, and that's the kind of meat. I'm not eating this. My chickens will. It's just been frozen too many times for my liking. You probably can eat it. I don't know. You do you. I'll do me. I wouldn't eat this myself. But I don't know why it would be any worse than frozen the first time. I don't know. We'll have to get a real cook in here to explain to me that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to blast every leg, and then we'll come back, and we'll just start picking this apart and getting all of it out. You got to get all this meat out if you're going to taxidermy these things. That is what will bring the bugs in. That'll bring the smell in. That'll bring your wife saying, go out to your kill shed area because it's starting to smell. So anyway, let's just keep going here, and we'll just start blasting one by one. So you just go under that, try to keep it straight. Go to the other side, same thing. That one popped out, you heard it. The other one didn't. I could see it too. Once you start doing it this way, and listen, that one came out. Once you start doing it this way, it'll just change it. And even if you're not taxidermy, even if you just cut these legs off straight and put it in a bowl like this, you can do your 7 lobsters in under 30 minutes, maybe whatever beverage you choose if you're an adult, right? Maybe a glass of wine, whatever, you know. For me, it's tea tonight because I'm live on Dave's show. So tea goes. And you just start getting this meat out, and it's amazing what you can do with it. Like I said, you do lobster bisque, right? You go to a restaurant, maybe you find, you're so excited when you find like a little sliver of a piece of lobster. Oh, come on. Why that? Why not have full chunks? When I make lobster bisque and people come over and eat it, or I give it away, however it works, every bite, you have a chunk of lobster in. It's not like you're looking. They're like, what is that, Captain Crunch when I was a kid. I care less about the regular crunchy. I wanted the berries. Now they come out all berries. Anyway, same thing with the lobster bisque. Every bite, you are just getting a piece, not a big piece. Take a knife, you cut that up 5 times, you cook it out very fast. It's the same way I cook the big ones, because it's true. People say that on my videos all the time, and it's a big thing. Big ones are breeders, big ones produce, da-da-da-da-da-da. You can't cook, that's what they say. They can't win their fight, so they end with that. Well, you can't cook them correctly. Well, I'm here to say you can cook them correctly, and you don't have to waste that whole meat to find it out. How do I do it? You chop it up in cubes, and you just, on the oven with sauté in butter and garlic. I'm sure there's chefs out there that can do something better. It cooks evenly all the way through. And you throw in these pieces, and at the end, nobody even knows, because it's just like popcorn of lobster that has all been cooked. I'm talking different recipes. I'm not talking the tails. I had the tails on the barbecue. The best way to go, I'll be honest. Microwave, I couldn't tell you a difference from one on the barbecue and one not. My buddy added mayonnaise on our last trip. I've never seen that before. We steamed it first, just a good steam until it was 120 degrees. 140 is what they're cooked at. So 120 we pull out, and then he puts mayonnaise on. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, oh, you just hang on. And then he gets this chili powder sauce. It starts, I'm talking just heavy-handing the chili sauce, peppers. And then we took it to the back of the boat where the barbecue was going. Boom. 4 minutes on each side. We were checking. We had an internal thermometer. Go get one of those when you're cooking. You'll become a genius overnight. You just look at what cook. It'll tell you. It'll beep at you. It'll tell you when to pull it off the rest. Anyway, lobster, boom. You can now just taste. When I was sucking out the claws on the video, I can just taste the juices with a whole piece, because when you bite the shell, this whole piece will squeeze out. Just like crab. You eat crab now, right? Dungeness crab? Same thing. But it pops out with all that juicy flavor that was baked in or barbecued in. It's the best I've ever tasted. But I'm talking recipe after recipe with people, meat that they just throw away. Everybody throws this away. You tail it. A lot of guys used to do right in. I'm not saying how they did it or what they did. You got to have them whole when you get home. That's just the rules. That's the rules. So, that being said, don't break the rules. They will, especially if you're going to run your mouth on the internet. Look at that big chunk of meat. That's all meat, guys. That is all meat. I mean, is it a little bit extra work? Yeah, you're watching it. But look at what you're passing up. On average, you're going to get almost twice as much meat as of what you got out of the tail. Now, a 10-pound lobster, a 9-pound lobster will be 1.5. A 10-pound lobster will have 2 pounds of meat. A 13-pound lobster will have 2.8, and that was a male. Females are different. When you get a female tail, they're bigger. So when you grab one of these big ones and you flip it over and it's a male, you're like, it would have been, so a 10-pound one would be like 11.5. But when you're at, my biggest is 12.8. So when you're at a 12.8 and it was a male, it's sitting right there, I got it. But when you look at it and you look at the tail and they got the smaller fins, you're like, if that would have been a female, this would have been, for me, my moment. And I know it's stupid because I'm holding a 12.8-pound lobster. I'm gonna win the boat. But you always want that female. I do. Listen, it lets those people that get mad at you for taking females. Listen, You guys be you, I'm going to be me. I'm going to finish my life up educating you so you don't throw this part away. You guys were all throwing it away. Now you don't have to. This is delicacy. This is what you should do if you're going to take these animals to their ultimate death. Who's going to argue with me at this point? This is 100% sustainability. I eat the meat or I give it away. The shells, I taxidermy, make fish art. The ones that are molting, I got leather. Who else has leather antennas? Any size. These are all wrapped up. I could put them right back on the beast that I took them from. What a fun animal. Or mammal. Or what? Sorry, Dave. What is this? Crustacean? I don't even know what crustacean.
Yes. Not a
Quite
mammal.
delicious, though. I mean, every animal, Dave said this on the show, everything wants to eat these things. Everything. When they're in the commercial traps and we're diving, you look in there, and there'll be lobsters in there with no legs because all the sheep's head came and ate them. So if the lobster commercial guy doesn't pick up his traps enough, that the lobsters will be half eaten. It's crazy. Anyway, let's keep going. What was he pulling up? Is he still pulling up?
No, he's fishing. Letting everything soak.
How great is that? When I went, they didn't have my buddy didn't have time to. We didn't have time to fish. He was showing me the whole bay. Took me over to the restaurant where it's a retired boat down in San Diego, the Nimitz, I think. And everybody's eating out on the platform, and we're underneath it, and he's showing me, oh man, the lobsters that are in there. You're not allowed to hunt there, but just incredible. But yeah, I got to go out to the bait barge out there, Dave, and stupid me, I brought 50. I didn't in cash, and it's 50 a scoop, so I didn't tip them. I said I'm coming back down and I'm going to tip you guys. I said I'm sorry. I may or may not have given them a beer, and my beers cost like $8. They're the IPAs, so anyway, this one is almost done. But this is the kind of meat that you guys, like I said, are just throwing away. And if you're going to be paying $100 a pound for this, and this meat, I'm telling you right now, is better. It is better than the tailed meat. And it all looks the same if you popcorn it up. That's why when we have parties, that's what we do. Very simple. Get the body parts, chop them all up. The tail, chop it up in cubes. So when you say you can't eat a big one, it's a lie. You can. You just have to know how to cook it. Now, it's up to you if you want to keep it or not. I've thrown back probably 8 that were over 10 pounds. Why? Well, I was just trained that way on the dive boats, right? Out of respect for the animal too, or the crustacean. So hypothetically, not doing this, we used to, hypothetically not doing this, go into the middle of an MPA and toss them off. Allegedly. It's illegal. It's illegal. Don't do it. The same idiots that made up this rule now don't know what to do, because I got to tell you, don't do it. It's a ticket. You can't take from an MPA, fine, but you also can't pull out of an MPA. So we were going to take something that's 70 to 100 years old and put it so it can live, so nobody else can molest it for the rest of its life, except for it has to eat, so it's going to walk out of the MPA. Trust me. But let's live in a fantasy world that people like to live in. It's not going to be touched ever again by a knucklehead lobster guy like me that knows how to go into caves and get it. These things never even see humans. The big ones that are caught are completely by accident or by hoop netters. Honestly, these things in the daytime, they've been around a long time. They know how to hide. They just get caught off guard by this knucklehead. Honestly, that also depends on what island you're at. But they have these things at the harbor. We've seen it. Justin brought up this one in this bucket is 9 pounds, 1.5. If you were watching my video today, that's the tail from the 1.5. And we got another guy that has he's right out there. I had to stop off and get his. And that's a 10 pound. I think it was 10 pounds. So almost a 2 pound. Oh, does he need help? That's a good idea. You won't want me to do that. You want me to try? Dolly, get out of her way.
It was great.
Okay. He can walk fine, Mug. He just won't walk that far.
Hey,
Get
Brent.
those other morons away from him.
Brent,
Yeah.
did you see Justin's question?
No, hang on. We're taking our dog out.
Okay.
He's got a hurt foot, so he's not allowed to. It's an 85-pound bulldog. I think he does have to go potty. Well, he has to. He's been on the couch all day. Sorry, Dave. I didn't know.
Huh?
Carry on, she says. Okay.
This is my best
What is
friend.
Justin's question? Let me look up Justin's
Can you
question.
come here? Nothing. Just hanging out with Brent and Al and watching.
That's a question for Brent. Well, okay, hang on. So if I have 2 big lobsters on the boat, both are missing antennas, you say the most yes. Yes. That is, I have one in this bucket.
There it is.
That's so cool, Justin, that you asked that. The guy, I always ask.
Where's the meat out?
I can make antennas completely
Your channel here today.
new
Microwave.
by grabbing old ones and just gluing them on, just cutting them perfectly. This one was growing back, just like Justin's saying. Yes, divers. If it's a free diver, man, it's a fast grab. And listen, God bless you guys. I'm not arguing with you guys. You guys are better than me. I just want to be able to live. Yeah, I'm going into caves. I'm going in to where the big boys and girls are. And to go in there is a different level. Don't do it. I'll tell you right now, stay out. People die all the time. Don't do what I do. Why? How did I get my training? I just did it. I went out and guys used to be able to just go on these boats.
I'll make this cranial cut.
And nobody had some kind of issue with you being out in nature and loving life. I don't know where we've changed. I don't care. I got to live it when it was the coolest. And I hope it stays the same. Here, let me help. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, take your time. We'll go to Al for a little bit.
I got it.
Captain Al Clowers. What's going on, buddy? Can't hear you, bud. I think your volume went out when you sunk your phone.
Phil! Guys, this stuff. You got that steady. Oh, jeez almighty. Look at this. Come on, Byte. Stuff is on us. Keep it steady, guys. Wind up, restart. Wind up, restart. Let's go. Anchor rigs, maybe small jigs. Try it all. 60 to 180. Holy shit! Phil! Guys, this stuff's on us. 60 to 180. Keep that thing steady. Oh, jeez almighty. Look at this. Come on, Byte. Stuff is on us. Keep it steady, guys. Wind up, restart. Wind up, restart. Let's go. Anchor rigs.
Good boy. Come on. I know you don't like that thing. He just went, love. Come on, buddy. He doesn't like that. But that's a great idea. All right. Dave, you got Marley with a tail. I got a bulldog that's 85 pounds that has a sprained ankle.
That sucks.
Yeah, I had to carry it up and down stairs twice.
I was Justin's asking what I was listening to. I'm listening to Phil Freeman. It's fun. It's pretty funny. He found out people will watch him, so he goes live like every 10 seconds now.
Who, Phil Freeman?
Yeah.
Oh, Dave, you can't. The guy's just blowing up. I'm watching that like, my God. I thought you worked a lot.
Yep. The guy's full speed all the time, that's for sure.
If we knew what the kids knew, Dave, and I don't want to age anybody, but you know what I'm saying? You got an Elliot. There's some of us just winging it out here like... And I see all your guests that come on, the older guys, they're like, oh, thank God. Thank God for Elliot helping us.
Yeah.
Because you got to understand, those guys don't even text.
He's got to get him on the show. It's so gnarly.
Yeah, you can have parchment paper. I told you I was going to bring that back. I apologize. There you go. Thank you. Alrighty. This one is almost done. Yeah, but to get here, I'm supposed to put in the meat there, let you guys see it. See what you're missing. Hard-working guys, though, and once you understand that the potential of this is pretty incredible. But to break through and to pull numbers like Dave's pulling or I'm pulling, it means you're doing something right. And when I went on Dave's show the other night, I got in bed with my wife and I looked at her and I'm like, 70,000 people just watched. 70,000. You don't know who you're going to run into, what person you're going to ask the question, and then you tell them what you do. But they can do whatever they want, or you can learn. I'm learning a lot about lobsters and recipes. I never was into cooking. I just came home, cleaned them, gave them to the wife. Everything worked perfectly. We know what we're doing for parties. I know how much to take out, how much is going to be. Everybody wants to take the lobster home, right? That doesn't get it. So you do a couple extra pounds here and there on the holidays because you know that's all they're going to eat. They're going to eat like they've never eaten lobster before because they've never had California spiny lobster. I got a family that, listen, the kids are asking.
Captain Al, you're back. Can't hear you, though. Cannot hear you. Can't hear you. But we can see you. We can see you fine, and I know you hear me, but I do not hear you at all, not one word. I don't know if your phone got wet or what. But go live, catch some lobsters, we'll watch. Jason Marley's doing good after his surgery. He ate a lot today, which means he must be feeling better because he ate pretty much everything. Bananas, mango sauce, green beans, lettuce, whipped cream. He ate a bunch. So he's doing good.
On other ones because I want to film that. We'll do it all in slow motion. I'll pull it out. I'll show you every little crease, just like
Hey,
this
Brent.
leg. Yeah.
What I was thinking is 70,000 people. That's more than Dodger Stadium holds.
That's crazy when you think of it like that, huh?
Think of that. That's what someone told me one day. They go, you're getting more than Dodger Stadium holds. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's kind of rad when you break it down like that. That's incredible.
Yes, and the viewership. I mean, you're doing it right. I'm promoting nothing. I'm promoting myself.
Yeah.
But with myself is very entertaining. If you want, you can follow me on the regular, CWolf13 or Brent Mitch on social media. I'm not big enough for YouTube yet. I'm not. I keep trying, and as you can see, they gave me 13 views for the same video that I put on Instagram that I got over 5,000, and Facebook is probably up to 10,000. They give me 13. That's not where I should be. I should be here on Insta. Dave, you know what my algorithm is? It's probably yours. Young men, right? And the knowledge that we have, not because we're smart, we've just lived it. We've all lived similar but very different lives. Nothing was handed to me. I don't believe anything was handed to Dave. But my one thing that I would do is I'd go under the ocean and it would just reset my brain. And then when I found out you could hunt, I'm like, this is unfair. The freedivers told me I'm not allowed to do this. I'm like, screw that. You got tanks. You can go into wrecks, go out to Cortez. There's a wreck out there. Don't go in it. It could collapse at any time. Or do. If you do go in it, you can watch my videos on YouTube. There are cockroaches on the wall. You've hit what Justin did the other night, where you just do one pass and you like, oh, what else are we going to do? We didn't even open our beer. Let's go back in. They don't drink, but whatever. Right? Now they're back in by 7:30. 7:30. I thought I was doing that lobster. I thought it was just going to come to me once in a while. And no, I'm like, oh, okay, let's go. And we were able to break down that lobster that Justin caught on his boat. So you'll be able to see, if you watch Your Saltwater Guide, he was caught. Just go back and watch a rerun of that. We'll figure out on my page which one it is, and I'll copy it and paste it. So you can see that night, if you want to watch all 5 hours of, normally that's what he's out there doing. Even more than that, you don't see the behind the scenes, but whatever. 5 hours out there. He rock started.
Yeah, he
45
did.
minutes. 6 limits. Rock star.
All right.
My buddy.
Hold
I'm
on.
going to pick up. He's given me his 10.2 pound lobster right there in San Diego. I'm going to go back down there. I'm going to hang out with him. I'm going to go hoop netting with him. He lets Deckhand dolly on his boat. Doesn't listen, no scratches or anything like that. Just good. Put a nice little bed up there. She wouldn't have lasted in the weather, but and if the mom.
All right, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about the ambush line of hoop nets. We're going to start at the bottom and work our way to the top, or start at the top and work our way to the bottom, depending on where you're at your level of hoop netting. First of all, we're going to talk about the new Ambush XL Heavy. Now this thing is an animal. This thing, most of us for years have had to put weights in the bottom of our nets to get them down to the bottom when we're fishing over 100 feet of water. Well, the guys at Promar have come up with the most phenomenal design. This thing right here, This thing by itself weighs 14 pounds. This is a big piece of metal right here. This thing's gonna sink like a boulder right to the bottom. You're not gonna have to put any weights on them. You're not gonna have to worry about that anymore. This thing's ready to go. If you guys are fishing in the deep water, the new XL Heavy is gonna be your go-to ambush net. Next, the Ambush XL. This is a phenomenal net, giant opening at the top, much bigger than the original Ambush. This is gonna be for those of you with enough deck space that can handle these XL. Because like I've always said, I've never had enough of anything, and I've never had enough of an ambush net. The bigger the better, always. Bigger is better. The more lobsters you can fit in here, the better it's gonna be for you. Get the night over with quicker. So the Ambush XL is much bigger around than the original ambush net. The problem with this, if you have a small boat though, is it's gonna take up a big piece of property on your boat. So we're gonna go to the original ambush and show you a little bit smaller in diameter, much easier to store. These all stack right up on top of each other for easy storage. When you have 10 of these, because you're not gonna want a hoop net without 10, because you're never gonna go by yourself. You're always gonna take a friend, that way he can have 5 and you can have 5. And these things will stack up and take up one tiny little area on your boat. If you look, those of you with the small 20-foot to 30-foot boats, you're gonna want these smaller type ambush nets, the original ambush, because they take up less space on the deck of your boat, much easier to store. You can see the difference in size of the two nets. And then we got the heavy duty, this XL Heavy for fishing deep water on the bottom. I just went through the whole line of ambush nets. If you want to get more technical and get more precise on how to hoop net in Southern California, check out my website at yoursaltwaterguide.com, and you can check out the full line of ambush nets there, and you can see exactly how we use.
All right, Captain Al. Captain Al's pulling lobsters. Look at that. Woohoo! There's a beauty right there. That's a beauty. That's some good bugging right there. Al's getting ready to wrap it up. This is his last set. He's going to get his limits. And he's putting all his stuff away, getting ready for little stingray going back in the bay, making it happen. It's going to be all over. It's going to be the last set. Then we'll jump over with Brett for a minute, say goodbye to him, and get ready for the next show, which is probably we won't be able to go live now till Lisa's show. Lisa, when are you going again? On the 23rd or the 24th or something? It's going to be soon. So am I. So am I. Don Hanson days are a blast. And like Mauricio said yesterday on the show, as far as the crew on the boat and the captain, they were saying that was the funnest trip they've ever been on in all the years. Absolutely, Lisa. For sure, for sure. I always invite you. What are you talking about? Okay, there they go. They put one net away. They're going to go pull another one now. We're just staying here with him for a minute, Brent. going down to pull. The 25th. That is just 4 days from now. That's crazy. We're going to go live with Lisa and the crew on Captain Al's boat. That is going to be fun. That is going to be a blast. John, the Stanleys and Lisa, everybody going on Captain Al's boat out of San Diego. Al's hasn't seen the likes of you, Lisa. He's going to enjoy your company. That's for damn sure. That is for sure. You're going to enjoy it. Brent, what are you doing?
I'm listening to you guys. Man, that is the A-team, Dave.
Yeah.
And I for some reason got on the A-team just because I was at the right place at the right time.
You're part of the A-team for sure, bud.
I know nothing about fishing. Justin laughs at me when we were out there. JC and his father-in-law were like, is this guy, like, they never got anything tangled. They just know how to fish.
We're pulling. I'm sorry. We're pulling. Come on. Let's get a big whopper. Come on, Al. Come on. Pull it. Oh, no. The camera. Come on. Put it in the sunshine. Let's see. I see one wiggling in there. Bring it in the sunshine. We got one. We got two or one? Yeah, he is. He's just like a big kid. Right, Seawolf?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Who are we talking about? Me?
Yeah, we're talking about you, buddy.
Oh, yeah. I'm just a big kid. Listen, Dave, my dad was so embarrassed to have me on a boat, right? Because I was just a spastic kid. And I hear you say this all the time, is kids first. And you even yell at people. I've been on the boats where you've yelled at somebody when they're not letting the kid fish.
Right.
Man, I didn't even know the sequence. On my trip, on the AT trip, we had all of them, but they all knew what to expect and what to do. And it was like the perfect day. First of all, Dave's on the dock. I don't even understand how we got there. And we backed up the boat like we were leaving, and we all got to meet Dave. Just backed up. I'm like, man, you're a big boat like that, and me not being a captain, and him just driving it like it's no big deal. Back to the dock, but not hitting the dock. No boosters. He didn't have the new boosters or anything. Just straight up old-fashioned captaining. It was quite impressive. All right, I'm going to blast this real quick just to make sure everything's out of this. And then this shell will go in there. This is a nice female. And this shell will go into the solution. And then, so you can hear the meat in that. I can. So, which one is that? I could probably go in. Let me see if I can go in and grab it. It's this one right here. Something's blocking it, and then what will happen is you'll put it in your solution. Here it is. Come on. Basically, it's not coming out just like this. This is a knuckle right here, and then that's the back leg of just a normal size, but the meat adds up. This is one of those front. This is this guy's right here. A lot of meat on a small lobster. So,
oh, Al, damn it. He went to pull and he lost us. Oh, he's back. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Full. We hear you now, Al. We can hear you. Brent, that looks so miserable out there.
I know. And how old is he?
Al is 64.
He's living life right there, though. That's living, guys. He's living a little too harsh for me, but he's from a different generation. I'm watered down.
Yeah, you are. That's hardcore crazy right there.
And that's what my buddy was doing on Sunday, Dave. He's a member. He's one of your members. And
nice.
and he was out there all by himself on his boat, pulling in the rain on Sunday with the wind. And he got his limits, but his last pull, he had 6. He only needed 1 more. He pulled it up to 10 pounds and wanted to go pick up his net in the middle of it.
Nice.
And that was good. The last pull was like, I'm going home. I can't get this anymore. Because I'm just getting hit sideways from the wind. Wind's miserable.
Double D's in the house. Darren, what's up, buddy? You are part of the A team.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, you are. And you're a great deckhand with Justin, too.
Oh, hashtag great parenting.
Hell yeah.
Anybody knows if you know what it is to have your daughter go away to college, that you're best friends with, that you take everywhere, that you do everything with. When you know that, I mean, it's the same with boys. I get.
Oh
yeah. It was
yeah.
a little different with the daughter.
When my boys went to college, when my one son went to college, my other one went the route I went. But my one son went, it was brutal.
Yeah, but you got that memory. I mean, your boys, they were there in that Forerunner.
Lobster? Lobster. Captain Al, throw it up on the screen, man. Lobster. Yeah, that old memory in the Forerunner's kind of rad, huh? Yeah, their friends will never forget it either.
I could just visualize it. While you were telling the story, I could just I've been there. You know?
And then to have my son on the show with me telling the story, that was pretty wild.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Kids are amazing. Like I said, he's dealing with the cool thing about being older, Dave, is you and I've been through that, right? You can look back. You give them information if they want to listen, how it would be a little bit easier. But they're not. They're like us. They're not going to listen.
Right.
We're just 2 old dudes that just didn't figure it out. Well, we figured it out. We figured out how to stay happy. How you stay happy? You go out on the ocean. Okay, how you go out there? You go out on the ocean. I ain't fighting for a life.
Yeah, Keith Poe's in the house, guys. Keith, what's up, buddy? What a great show the other day. Brent was talking about you, the White Sharks, man.
I'm freaking out on that. Dave, honestly, I've been there. I call them the same sharks that he's tagged.
All right.
My diving experience is the island. Miguel is one of my favorite islands to dive. Everything out in Miguel is big. The whites are big. They come up right behind you and swim right past you. It's mind-numbing. Because you don't have the spear gun in your hand when you're lobster diving. And if it's calm enough to lobster dive out there, you are going to be a god when you come back. You're going to have fucking 10 pounds. If I tell you now, I don't care. It's island bugs.
Watch your mouth.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, Keith Pope, what's going on here is it's raining and blowing so hard on Captain Al Clowers. He's pulling the last of his hoop nets. He's going to end up with limits. I think he needs 3 lobsters to finish off his limits. But it's raining and blowing. So we switch over there when he pulls. We're going to go over there now. Captain Al. Here he goes again, pulling another hoop net up. It's gnarly because of the wind. We got him. We got him.
I'm black. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
What happens is when the meat starts going rancid, it'll turn black. If you ever are cleaning these things, watch a video first how to do it. You don't want the blood. Oh, back on Dave's show. You don't want the blood on your garage floor, on your tables, in the kitchen. Most guys first time put it right on their marble, their expensive houses, and this blood, when it dries, it's like you can't clean it. It barely pressure wash it off. So just know they do bleed, and it's some, I don't care where you're from, either side, they bleed the same. It's just black gel that comes out. You can't get rid of it. You can't.
It's like wax.
It's crazy, right?
When it hits the ground, it gets hard like a wax, and it's like you got to pick it off with your thumb. It's like the only way you can get it off. And if it gets in your grout, well, you might as well just sell your house.
I mean, that's so true. And the same for squid, guys. Don't bring a squid, your bucket of squid, and start doing them when you're sinking there. You're setting yourself up for failure. That's something to learn from older guys. That have done it. God, you know that. But yeah, I was, like I said, oh, that was a good that. Look what just came out of that. I can feel the weight back there, and here it is. This is all the meat you would get out of that one leg. Hang on. I got nut pulling all. Get this out perfectly. Look at that. That's a whole bite right there. And that's not all of it. More coming. Anyway, he's talking about spots. Keith was talking about spots and this and that. If you're on the dive boats and you go to certain parts of the island, you just know. You know when you're going to see one.
He's pulling. He's pulling. Okay. We're back.
Yeah, man. I mean, just incredible out there tonight. That is. But like I said, if I would have been in Long Beach, Justin was live, and he was back in the harbor by 7. Let's just say I got off work. I had no beers yet, and I grabbed my. If I'm a kayak guy, I grab my kayak. If I'm a free diver, well, don't get in the water because it just rained. I learned that 2 to 3 days. Let it settle down, and then enjoy yourselves. There's still going to be drunk men walking around.
Yeah.
They will. They don't change. I mean, they've been like this since dinosaurs. So if you can join a group like Dave's and meet people and then become their friends and share ideas, real ideas that you can't get anywhere else. When they call that TPA team, it's because they all are really good fishers. Every person's every single one of them, and they love. This is one guy. And he's never on the boat. But every time we pull in, that guy is out there with his shirt off. He's got his pole out in the water. He's standing. When we pulled in last time, there was like 20 crackheads around him. I don't know if we can say that. Crackheads?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He didn't care. He was fishing. And his A team was coming in on the boat. Represent. We got to see him for about 10 minutes, and then we had to take a nap and go to work. And now, anytime he comes on, Dave, everybody's like, get to work, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to go down hoop netting with him, too. He's got a nice little boat, you know, just nice and fun, you know. You just go out with your buddy and you hang out. Reset yourself for the next day, but then when you can come home with 7 lobsters and just give them to your community, it's a pretty cool life I have. And it just resets me for the rest of the week, or, you know, like I said, just being out on the ocean resets me. Going underneath, oh, man.
Pulling. I see a lobster. Oh, yeah. Down the road. How you doing tonight? 1987. Oh, my God. 1987. Let's see. I was 28 years old. 2 years away from my sobriety date. Look at that nice lobster right there, Captain Al. Throwing them back. That static's wicked.
That's crazy. What kind of say? He has a different setup than Justin, right?
He's got 2 boats, so tonight he's out on his little boat.
Okay. I probably wishes he's on that big boat tonight, huh?
Yeah, but it's a lot of work for him and his buddy to clean the boat afterwards. But tonight he just gets in, hoses the shingari off, and goes home.
Comes back early in the morning, starts again.
Yep. It's got to be freezing.
That guy's living.
Oh, yeah. He's hunting doves a couple days ago out in the desert in his motorhome. Now he's hoop netting. Yeah, he's living life to the fullest, that's for sure.
Ride his motorcycle down to Mexico to get his dentistry done, I was
Yeah.
laughing.
Yeah. We never stop.
And to have a bike to split traffic when you're down there is incredible. No, I'm not talking Mexico, just San Diego traffic. Dinner ready? All right, Dave. I'm gonna jump off here.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much for helping me tonight. Have a great night. Tell your wife hello, and thank you for letting me use you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Here he goes again. Pulling, pulling, pulling. Come on, come on. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Let's go, let's go. Let's get some bugs. Oh, no. Come on. Don't get it in the motor. Oh, yeah. Nice lobsters. Woo! Nice. Oh, yeah. Another keeper. And a short. All right.
All right, gang, your saltwater guide here with an unbelievable opportunity for you, the angler, the private boater, the person that is tired of catching nothing, or the person that's been catching fish for a very long time but just wants to hone his skills a little bit more. Your saltwater guide has over 500 tutorials on how to catch fish and how to catch lobsters in Southern California. Then on top of that, we have 3,300 of the hottest spots on the planet in Southern California. And then we have a game plan that comes out every Thursday that's going to put you exactly where you need to be to catch more lobsters, to catch more rockfish, to catch more sea bass, to catch more yellowtail, to catch more bluefin tuna. Whatever you're looking for to catch, we have a game plan for you that comes out every Thursday at 3:30 in the afternoon. And then here it is, the big opportunity, $9.99 a month, and you get a 7-day free trial for all that. $9.99 a month. Give me a call at 949-374-0786 or sign up now at the website at yoursaltwaterguide.com.
Wrapping them up, putting them away, getting ready to pull another hoop net here in a second. There you go. Putting it away. I just don't want the sound. It's just too obnoxious with the... So I'm just going to leave the sound off. And yeah, Lisa, it was just an enjoyable show having Keith Poe on. I'd love to bring him back on again. And we got hours and hours and hours that we could talk about fishing. We did barely even got into all the other great things he's done. But he's been heavily into this shark thing for 20, 25 years. And I learned a lot about sharks that day. And I kind of don't feel good about killing them anymore. That's for damn sure. Come on, boys. Let's catch some more bugs here. Let's get it going. Let's get it over with. Let's get our limits and get the hell out of here. It's too freezing ass cold out there. There you go. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. Put your back into it. Get it, get it, get it. Make it happen. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah. I can see the lobster flopping around in there. Right? No? It's hard to say. Can you make me a commercial about your saltwater guide? Come on, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. Here we go, here we go. Come on. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. I got the sound off, gang, because the static is unbelievably hard. Let's see what we're going to do here.
Here we go.
Pull it, pull it, pull it. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Damn. Damn. Damn, son. Damn. Damn.
Close. Yeah, tough break. But hey, fish will be there tomorrow.
All right, gang. Looks like this might be over. The camera's not working anymore. No volume. Can't see. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it up, gang. I'm sorry that it ended that way, but that's all we got for tonight. Thank you very much for all tuning in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button and the share button. And we'll be live again tomorrow at 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time with my great wife, Kelly Girl, and I, sharing our experience, strength, and hope with all of you. Check in tomorrow at 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time for Your Saltwater Guide. All right, everybody, have a great night. Good night.